If you've been doing everything you can to hold it all together in love, in loss, in life, and still feel like you're barely keeping your head above water, then this video is for you. If you're tired of having to be strong, or you feel like the support you need isn't there when you need it most, stay with me, because sometimes it's not that help is missing, it's that we've forgotten how to see it. Today I'm going to share a story called Prem and the File of the Hills, a simple but powerful reminder that even when life feels uncertain or lonely, you're already surrounded by support. I'll also guide you through a mantra for steady devotion and a reflection to help you shift from fear and control into trust and connection. Hi, my name is David William, a practitioner of Tantric philosophy for finding embodied, aligned love through grief alchemy and relationship harmony. Grief has touched my life more than once now, and each time it's revealed something new about love. That loss doesn't end relationships, it transforms it. My work now is to support others in rebuilding connection after loss, whether that's the loss of a person, a pregnancy, or simply a sense of safety in love. To help you remember that the love that's meant for you hasn't gone anywhere. It's simply waiting for you to open your heart again. So if you're struggling with anxiety about everything that could go wrong and are wanting to remember the support that's already here, then this story is for you. Prem and the File of the Hills. Dṛḍha Bhakti, steady devotion. Dear adventurer, Prem woke up with a weight on their chest. It wasn't a thing exactly. It was the absence of assurance. That familiar avalanche of what ifs came rushing in again. What if this happens? What if they say that? What if I can't? So Prem opened a file in their mind. A file called disaster. They didn't mean to, it just opened itself. And like an endless scroll, every terrible outcome unfurled before them in high definition. The anxious wind howled outside. The sky darkened, and if reflecting Prem's mood, they wrapped a shawl around their shoulders and wandered out towards the forest temple. There, sitting quietly, was an old woman named Jyoti, the village flame keeper. Without looking up, Jyoti said, "It's not that nothing will happen. It's that more has already happened than you remember." Prem blinked. "Show me your file," she said. Prem hesitated. "Which one?" "The one you opened this morning." Prem sat down and began to name the fears. One by one, Jyoti listened, not interrupting once. Then she reached into her bag and pulled out a dusty scroll. She opened it. It shimmered. It held memories Prem had forgotten, how they had survived, grown, wept, and come through before. "You also have a file," Jyoti smiled, "called Deliverance. You just haven't opened it in a while." Prem looked down at the scroll. There were names of places where grace had arrived just in time. There were dates of days they thought they'd been ruined, but were not. There were hills filled with unseen help. Prem began to breathe differently. "Greater is the presence surrounding what surrounds you," Jyoti whispered. "The help is already here. You just forgot how to see it." And in that quiet, Prem added a new file to their mind. Not fear, not even faith. They called it already happened. And in that moment, they felt steady. They felt devotion. Dṛḍha Bhakti, steady devotion. Hridaya Prema. So to share a moment when I felt completely alone, perhaps. Like you, it was after a loss, a breakup, or a major transition. where perhaps yet you haven't realized in hindsight that the help has been surrounding you all along. If you're feeling alone right now, I get it. There was a beautiful line I heard recently: don't mistake proximity for intimacy. And that plucked a sensitive string within me. For an entire year after our pregnancy loss, I shut down. I shut myself in the house, I disengaged from the world, I became disconnected from my partner. It impacted my relationships, my well-being, and my business. And it wasn't until I reached the bottom of that well that I began recognizing that there was actually support. The support I needed and had been waiting for me to see it. Just because you're still in a relationship, possibly even living with your partner, that doesn't mean you can't become isolated from intimacy. And equally, you can be in a room full of people and feel completely alone, them having no idea what's going on with you beneath the surface. But I'll save that story for another day. And finding the right tools, mantra like Dṛḍha Bhakti, steady devotion, have proven so powerful in changing my life, in finding love after loss, and changing my life for the better. Sanskrit is often called the language of the gods because it's more than a language, it's a vibrational science where each word mirrors what it means. Mantra, which means that which protects or liberates through reflection, are essentially reality in audible form. And when you repeat them, you're realigning your whole system to a sacred frequency. It's like a tuning fork for your entire instrument to bring it back into harmony with life. In Tantra, Dṛḍha means firm, steady, unwavering, and Bhakti means devotion, not just religious worship, but a deep, embodied trust in life itself. And together, Bhakti, Dṛḍha, means devotion, steady, that grounded, sacred remembrance that you are already and always were surrounded by help, even when your mind can't see it. Your unconscious mind can sense it. Mantra isn't about escaping fear, it's about refiling your attention. And when you chant, whether out loud or silently, it's remembering and reminding your nervous system that it's safe to rest in what's already working. You're tuning your awareness away, turning it away from the noise of what might collapse and toward the quiet truth of what's already holding you. So let's feel it together for a moment. An invitation to close your eyes. If you can, take a slow, soft inhale through the nose. And on the exhale, whispering Dṛḍha Bhakti. Steady devotion. Breathing in again. Dṛḍha Bhakti. Feel how your chest steadies, how your body remembers what it's always known. You're not holding it alone. Your invitation today is to create your own already helped file, to take just 10 minutes to write down 5 moments when help arrived, when something worked out, when someone showed up, or grace revealed itself unexpectedly. Read it back to yourself, maybe tonight before bed, as a mantra of remembrance, a reminder to yourself, so that you can start to see that your life has been a dialogue with support all along. If this story resonated and you'd like to go deeper, then an invitation to join my correspondence list where I share free integration packs each month, reflections, mantras, and actions to help you live in resonance. Or you can step inside the Aligned Living Collective, our private community where we practice grief alchemy and relationship harmony together, and I share integration packs each week. Or you can work with me one-on-one, where using Tantric hypnosis, we transmute fear into faith and return to devotion, where you received a personalized integration pack after your session with bespoke mantra and a personal Prem story to help integrate love into loss and return to resonance. You'll find all the links for that in the description. And remember, you were never meant to do this alone. Even when you can't see help, it's surrounding you, guiding you, holding you. Your only task is to remember. Dṛḍha Bhakti, steady devotion.